Okay, the challenge was in. Tom comes up to me in college, Mr. Danwick to you, and he says, "You can't make a rotation by pushing up and down." So I set about to try to do it. Hello, this is an example of a linear propulsion gear. By pushing up and down on the foot pedal, the gear rotates and you're able to produce rotation. This is the basis of LPG. Here we have a car using LPG gearing to move. It uses the foot pedal to produce rotation on a gear. That gear will then connect to the axle to make it go. Here we have a gearbox with loose fitting posts. See how the foot pedal goes and the gear then rotates. Hello, this is a torque producer test. You can build one at home in about 10 minutes. You have all the parts. Good luck. This thing fascinated me. Right there, that's a chicken box. Skinless, boneless chicken breast. That's why it's the chicken box car. So, reach, throw, spindle gear. This is the parts for the center board for the linear propulsion gear mechanism. You have a center board with a spindle gear post, connector rods, and a toe clip. These join together to produce linear propulsion during the Mostovoy-Hu mechanism. This is an LPG cycle. It goes by pushing your foot up and down, and as you can see, the prime mechanism, the minor rotator, rotates the gear that drives the rear gear. Some of the problems that can happen if you don't measure with precision is that you can be light, the reach doesn't reach all the way to the end, or the throw won't work. You have to properly place the pinwheel gear. Here it is, people, your complete turbo coil diagram with everything, including the minor rotator and the turbo coil. If you can build this, they will come. Calling all engineers, build this vehicle. God says it will work. Okay, everyone said, where do you put the post? So this demonstrates the placement of the spindle gear post. Okay, this is really on the outside rung, and it's easier to push up and down the farther out it is. You have to go in if you want to get your speed. So a sliding post, some sort of other scheme would work if that were the only way you had to gear it. But you can gear that, and you can gear the rear. So hopefully someone will play add-on engineering. Thank you. That's putting something on a basic design. Okay, so from my calculations, I can go up and down with my foot between 3 and 5 times a second without even really working hard. That works out to be a 3 up-downs a second. That's 180 rotations per minute. So that's 180 RPM, not in thousands, in 180 RPM. Some of the problems that can happen if you don't measure with precision is that you can be light, the reach doesn't reach all the way to the end, or the throw won't work. You have to properly place the pinwheel gear. Okay, this is it. This is a car called the Saturn Sky. You don't make them too much anymore, but this would be a convertible design of how to use a foot pump orbital centripetal method to do this. Okay, it's really fun to do. That is the pump and let go, you know. Kick it off to start and just go. With gearing and everything, it'd be a wonderful way to have a bike car. Just like Fred Flintstone wanted. Maybe it's just better to leave it as something called a go-kart that goes with your foot. Cars scare people, bikes scare people. But it will be fun, not electric, not gas, to race foot pump cars. Carts, maybe.